Hey guys, Brad checking in with my Nofap journey and semen retention. Day number 104. Okay, cool. Look a bit different today, more handsome. Coming to a Toastmasters. So, yeah, incredible. I started this Toastmasters thing last week. Loved it. So, I'm now joining a new club and want to see what it's about, and just expanding my horizon, just expanding the circles, meeting new people. You know, that's where the magic happens. It's about meeting people. It's about, you know, doing what you can to meet, because that's where the synchronicities lie, in that meeting. You have no idea what is ahead and what lies ahead for you if you don't meet people. Because, like I mentioned in the last voice note, you know, it's about gratitude, about how you came to where you got to. It's about thinking about where you are now and the amount of generations of people it took to get you where you are. And think about the buildings. I mean, look at these beautiful buildings. These were people that built these. And now I'm sitting in one built by thousands. And before that was probably an open field. Before that was probably a farm. Before that it was probably open bush. So generations of people have come together to put this all together, and now I'm sitting in that. So their hard work has put me here. So it's about gratitude to getting where you are, and it's about people, getting to know people, connecting with people, because no man is an island. No man is an island. And I know an incredible story. The story goes with the painting, or it's actually a sculpture of the praying hands. So I think it was Victor Durmo. I'm not too sure on the names now. But two brothers were born into very, very poor conditions, into poverty. And there were a lot of brothers and sisters. I think there was like 12 of them, but I stand to be corrected. And they both had a gift. They had this gift of painting and drawing and sculpturing. So they've made a pact with each other. And they said, the one said, let's draw straws. So they drew straws, and whoever drew the shortest straw had to go work in the mines and support the other brother while he went through college. And then the deal was that when he graduated, his other brother will then pay for him to go through college. So then what happened was they kept on. He went to the mine. The one brother drew the short straw, and off they went on their ways. And before long, the brother that was in college found out that he was very gifted. Like 2 years later, he overtook his teachers, and next thing, his work was just like an inspiration. And then he qualified, and he was commissioned. Then he went home, and he had a huge dinner with his family, and his brother was sitting at the edge of the table, and the brother that just returned from the college stood up and he raised his glass and he says, "Brother, this is to you, to thank you for getting me here, for thank you for putting all your hard effort and work. And now, my brother, it is your turn. It is your turn to go to college." And his brother didn't raise his glass, but instead he had his hands he had his face in his hands. And it's quite an emotional story. And he pulled his hands away from his face and he said, "No, my brother, no, my time is over. It's too late for me." He said all those years in the mines, I broke my hands. I broke each finger about 10 times. I got a huge arthritis. I can't even bend my arms. I can't even raise this glass to give you a cheers. So then what happened was the brother then said, okay, my brother. So what he did was he painted his hands. And if you look closely at, sorry man, it's a really emotional story for me. And if you look at his hands, actually like welling up, if you look at his hands, you can see all the break in the points. You can see the breakages in his hands. So actually Google that. It's actually not a religious thing. It's a thing that he did to his brother, for his brother, the dedication for his brother, to say thank you. So just Google that photo and have a look at those fingers. Have a look at what his brother went through to do that for him. So yeah, that was my message. And just to say, no man is an island. We need each other. We need to help each other to get somewhere. So if someone has a success, praise them, celebrate them, because you telling your subconscious that you're celebrating yourself. So if you see success, celebrate success. If you see wealth, celebrate wealth. Okay. So on that note, have an incredible day. And remember, just be.